Let's go! Let's go! Home run, let's get it.
Yes!
Get him up out Woke up, home run, in a 10th inning. Let's go, throw your hats on. Look what Picky got it. They double teaming Trey. Give it to Trey. Give it to DeJounte. Pass it over to Bogey. Bogey driving. Give it to Trey. Give it to Trey. Shoot the three. Bang! Let's go, man. Stop playing. He did not put Ritter in.
I'm done. Oh, this mother just put Ritter in? For what? Why would you put Ritter in right now? He know his job is done.
There's nothing finer in the land than a drunk, obnoxious Georgia fan.
Oh
Let's go. Go, Dogs. Go, Dogs. Go, Dogs. Sickle.
Now you're gonna make me chump. Now you're gonna make me chump.
We ain't gonna tiptoe around the issues.
Remember, we don't do woulda, shoulda, coulda, what up in here.
Barbecue and mildew time. What's going on, guys? How y'all doing, man? This is DIXON WAY, all about the A Sports Talk, where we give you live commentary on all our favorite sports teams, from the Braves, the Hawks, the Falcons, the Bulldogs, even my white Gators. We appreciate every last one of you guys coming through. Hopefully you guys enjoy this commentary, the content. If so, hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Ding, ding, to get all our latest videos. All right, let's get into it, man. Let's go. All right, we got roll call. Come on, let's get a little roll call up in here. Roll call. All right, man. So we got Terry in the building, Laney in the building, Hamster in the building. Oh, and the names are back. The names are back the way they're supposed to be. YouTube is acting right again. Let's go. Look at there, man. Look at there. Braves Gator, what's going on TikTok? I see your family. Welcome back to the stream. Go, Dogs. Go, Dogs. All right. Marvin in the building. Let's go. Hamster said, my name is back. Yay, I didn't notice. Hey, Hamster was already accepting of it. He was like, man, whatever. And we back the right way. YouTube done fix themselves, man. Appreciate y'all coming through, man. Hey, y'all notice, man, I got on my Hawks gear because Auntie Sala been cooking. Let him cook. Hold up. Let me get this for Auntie Sala.
Let him cook. I'm coming in. Let him cook now. Let him cook. I said let him cook.
All right, the game is delayed right now for some reason. The game is delayed right now. I don't know why, but it say rain delay right here on MLB.com. It's supposed to rain this evening. Possible lightning up, and I see it. Weather delay for 7:25. Okay. So they got the tarp off. It's going to be a quick turnaround. Braves in the all white. I just felt like representing the Hawks today. You know what I'm saying? Auntie Sala absolutely was cooking, man. Not the big splash, name players. But man, what we did get were quality pieces to help, you know what I'm saying, our team grow as a whole. I see y'all got Money Mike out here doing HBCU Classic, being the host for the HBCU Classic, but ain't playing them. Okay, that's how we do. Okay. You're going to be up there with Brian Jordan. Shout out to Brian Jordan. So Brian Jordan going to be the manager. Ken Griffey Jr. was last year. And they do the HBCU Classic the weekend of the All-Star game, guys. All right, let me read what you guys been saying. All right, so Grant Holmes tonight. They moved Ditter to tomorrow night. Okay. Laney, hope we sweep the. I hope we sweep the Angels too. All right. Hamster, if we lose again, I might go to sleep until the Falcons start. How about them Hawks? That's right, man. How about them Hawks? Why you think I'm in this gear, bruh? What's going on, Adam? How you doing? Appreciate you coming through. I see you. Breaking news. Shams is reporting that Giannis has requested a trade to the Hawks. Stop it, Ty Lue. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop trolling. Stop trolling. Bro, I'm not sending out the 2026 pick. I'm not giving them their pick back, Tyrone. I'm not. I'm not giving them Jalen Johnson and they pick back. They're going to have to choose. If they get Jalen Johnson, first of all, the better. I don't want Giannis, but if you are going to get Giannis, you will wait until the trade deadline. Because Porzingis is a tradable asset just before the trade deadline. Okay? Just before the trade deadline, Porzingis will be tradable. He is $30 million on an expiring contract. That means all you have to do is get like 20 more million and you can reach the parameters. Now, here's the thing. You're either going to take that pick and take what little garbage players we give you, or you're going to take, you know what I'm saying, it's probably going to be JJ, and that's it. Porzingis and JJ. Porzingis ain't coming back anyway. You're not re-signing him, okay? So, if you were going to do it, which I don't want them to do it, because we're already scheduled to be, they're saying we're at least going to be the 4th seed next season, guys. The Atlanta Hawks are predicted to be the 4th seed. Atlanta Hawks have one of the best odds to come out of the East to go to the championship. Why will we kickstart their rebuild? Why would we kickstart their rebuild? That's my thing. Like right now, we are the 4th. They are scheduling us or predicting we being at least the 4th seed. Okay? If we're the 4th seed, that means we have a chance. That means we're hosting playoff games. All right? If we're like the 3rd seed, we're a legitimate contender. And we're a legitimate contender, why would I trade JJ? Why would I trade that pick that's really like found gold? That's a lot of young talent that was better than this draft coming out next year. Carlos Boozer's son. You know what I'm saying? AJD. It's a lot of good young talent coming out next season, predictably. So, I don't know, man. Right now, with the roster we just assembled, I'm not tearing it down just to get Giannis. Now, again, if it's for Porzingis at the trade deadline and a Yucca Kongu, then I'm making that deal. I'm making that deal. And I'll go find me another center. You feel me? I'm making that deal. Hey, if you want that pick, you got to take a Yucca Kongu. I'm not giving you Jalen Johnson. And I'll play Giannis at the center. And I'll go with the best small ball lineup in NBA history. But again, right now, man, I think Ansisala has built this team really well. We went out and got some shooters with Luke Kennard and Nikhil Alexander Walker. I just call him Nah for short because that's his initials. So now, coming in playing defense. And guys, imagine when Alexander Walker come in, when Trae Young go off the bench, and Alexander Walker and Dyson and Zach is out there playing defense. Whoo! That's going to be fire. All right, so let's get back to the Braves. We'll get back to this Braves right quick. But yeah, I'm really excited about, obviously I'm excited. I got my house gear on. All right, so let me go back up. Yeah, Terry mentioned about Alexander Walker, Kennard, and Porzingis. Yes. Great additions. Not the big splash moments, but definitely filled a lot of holes that we were missing. We just got 3 elite shooters and 1 elite defender. And Porzingis is a good rim protector at 7'2". So yeah, oh man, I'm really excited about. And Terry just hit me with the really bad news. Womp. Chris Sale sent to the 60-day IL. Time to wave the white flag. Hampton said, I'm saving up for some playoff tickets. We're going to be good. Terry said, to the bench. If he can work on rebounding, he'd be a great backup center. I agree. I just don't know if they're going to start Porzingis. You might have him coming off the bench just because to save him for a playoff run. Too many times he get worn out early in the season and miss big gaps in the middle of the season, you know? And they don't have any chemistry to try to just, that's why I said at the trade deadline about Porzingis. But the game is about to start, y'all. Grant Holmes, a.k.a. Goldilocks, is up on the bump. If we're going to go on a playoff push, we got to trade for a starting pitcher. Chris Sale is out for the season. Yeah, pretty much. I hate to see that he's out for the season on that dynamic play he made, but at his age, he should have never did that. He was just doing too much. What's up, CB? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. It's sounding for you. Appreciate you coming through. Welcome to the DIXON WAY stream. All right, let me refresh this right here. Force them to give you the best value, as Marvin says. Hernandez is in AAA. Okay. All right, that makes sense, man. Ditter just wasn't ready yet. That's fine. Why the heck is Verdugo starting? Is Money Mike still out? All right, man, let's go, man. It is what it is. Let's go. All right, let me put the 3D up before Shay chastise me. And here we go, guys. Here we go. What's up, Doc Cards? Appreciate you coming through. Everybody, appreciate y'all coming through. Lisa V in the building. That's a pop-up right there. And Tricky Nicky almost tripped over the mound, but caught it. That's out number 1. 1 pitch, 1 out. What's going on? Sounding for all y'all. Let's get it. Soler. Why would we need Soler? I don't know, man. Maybe we can grab D-Train out of there. Move Baldwin. Oh, yeah, Marcel hurt too. So move Baldwin to the DH. Now, there. So Sean Murphy fans, there you go. Mike is back. Profar tomorrow. Yeah, I know Profar is tomorrow. Oh, Soler and the Angels. Yeah. Soler and D-Train over there on the Angels. Nolan Chanel is up the bat. Batting .271, 7 home runs, 20 32 RBIs with OPS of 7.67. Here's the wind to pitch. Swing and a miss. Good pitch. 2-1 to count. Soler and then there's Soler. Yeah, I saw him. Here's the wind to pitch. Swing and a miss. 2-2 to count. Nasty curveball by Goldilocks. Also, again, man, just like we talked about. Hold up, man. This thing, I got to refresh it again. Just like we talked about earlier, man, yesterday. Thoughts and prayers to the Washington family from Ron Washington. Here's wind the pitch. And that ball hit right at Ronald. Ronald charging in. Got it on the run. Great catch by Ronald Acuna Jr. MVPs in the chat. All right, let's see if this works this time. There we go. And here comes the best player of his generation. Struggling this year. Got the pop. Got 13 home runs, but batting .230. Never been to a game with Mike Trout. Wow, now I think about it, I ain't been to a game in so long. I can't remember when me and Shonda went to. I think that was the last game we went to. Man, that's over a decade. We need to get out and go to a game. But not the All-Star game. Costs way too much. All right, 2 balls, 1 strike to Mike Trout. Probably the generational player of, the best player of this generation. But just like Pujols, he's probably on his last leg now. Here's wind the pitch. That ball right at the knees. Good pitch. Yeah, just like Pujols was with the Angels, I think Mike Trout is on his last leg. Mike Trout should have been a DH. He hurt himself playing defense 9 times out of 10. That's when he got hurt. Here's wind the pitch. Got him. Go sit down, Trout. Yeah, you washed up, bro. You washed. Go sit down. Chair in the chat. This is Mount Trout, first time at Truist. Okay, that's what's up. Normally he hurt. Normally he is hurt. But yeah, this is not Mike Trout. That's just the name, Mike Trout. You feel me? That ain't the Mike Trout I grew up watching. Like I'm a young man or something. Now, I haven't been to Truist. I built stuff around it. I built the highway around it. But never been into Truist before. Nope. What's up, Gibby? How you doing? Welcome back to the stream. I see you, cuz. The sound of you. Appreciate you coming through. Is what it is, man. You give him a series break, I guess. Because he was on a horrific non-hitting streak. I do agree with that. He was on a horrific. But replacing him with Fairchild ain't the answer. All right. Teams are calling the Hawks for Big O. We don't have a center, so we can't give up Big O. Just because we got Porzingis, we know he's not going to play the whole season. So we can't give up Double O. We should have drafted Yang, but I like the deal that Unsi made because I don't think the Pelicans going to be a top 10 team in the West. 12 at the best. Here's a wind and a pitch. The MVP is up. Oh, my goodness. 89-mile-per-hour fastball. That's a strike on the outside corner. Tyler Anderson. He's 2-5 on the season with a 4+ ERA. Swing at a missed 90-mile-per-hour fastball. Ronald just swung right through it. Trade for Trout for the DH? No. No. I would rather have Baldwin be the DH. We need to have Baldwin in the game at all times. And I'm not taking Mike Trout's contract. That's a double negative. On to the count right now. Here's the wind in the pitch. That ball way too high. Good eye by Ronald Acuna Jr. Yeah, I saw that rainbow. Hopefully it's a good sign for the Atlanta Braves. Hopefully. Here's the wind in the pitch. That ball inside. That was strike 3, but not called. Great kick. Great pitch by Anderson. But I appreciate Blue being blind that time. It's going to come back and bite us in the butt. Watch. I'm telling you. A swing and a miss, and Ronald struck out. All fastballs. Well, they weren't really that fast, but fastballs for him. Imagine Trout in a Braves jersey. Yeah, 5 years ago. 5 years ago, yes. Now, not so much. All right, here's a winding pitch. Fastball. This dude feeding us nothing but fastballs. On 1 to count. Here's a winding pitch. Matt Olson slapped that thing in the left field. Great hit by Matty O. And he's definitely been hot lately.
Let him cook. I'm coming in.
Let him cook.
Let him cook now. Let him cook. I said let him cook.
More than that, Gibby. Gibby, they're predicting the Atlanta Hawks to be the 4th seed at the least in the East next year. If we don't win 50 games, Quinn should be fired with this roster. This is the best roster Trae Young ever played under. Here's the one to pitch. If Quinn can't win with this roster, he needs to be fired. All right, there's no there. Look, we need to be at least a 4th seed next year. Here's the wind to pitch. That ball outside. What's up, Magic? Hey, Magic Man. We are not kickstarting y'all on rebuild. We're not kickstarting y'all rebuild. Y'all can have Giannis. Here's the wind to pitch. That's a strike at the top of the strike zone. 1-1 is the count. Change up, 77 mile per hour. This dude gonna try to Bryce Elder us, try to Ranger Suarez us. Oh, you're talking about for Giannis, Charlie. So, yeah, if you wait for the deadline, you can trade Kristaps Porzingis and Double O and 2 or 3 picks, yes. I'm only giving you 2 picks if I'm giving you 2026 pick because y'all going to suck without Giannis. Here's the one to pitch. That pick right now is more valuable than the picks we gave San Antonio. Which now the San Antonio Spurs fans are like, we might as well trade those picks. They ain't going to be worth nothing now. Ha ha ha. Love it. Uncie's great. Here's the wind to pitch. Swing and a miss. Marcel Ozuna goes down swinging. Yeah. So Marcel still batting with that hip flexor. But they sat Money Mike down. I don't know, dudes. Look. The entire team is in a slump. Ain't sitting nobody down for a series ain't gonna help. They just gotta bat their way out of it. Here's the wind to pitch. Swing at a miss, Austin Riley. That's on 1 to count. Yeah, AJD will be amazing for us. Appreciate that follow, Charlie. Thank you. B-Dub, appreciate that follow also. Here's the wind to pitch. Austin Riley got a hold of one. It's going bad to the wall, off the wall. Matt Olson should be at third base. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. stand up double for Austin Riley. Hey, beer skull in the chat. Let's go. Austin Riley hit that thing on the rope. Knocked it right over the left field head. Let's go, man. Let's go. All right, we got 2 runners in scoring position with 2 outs. Mount Billy in the building. What up, Mount Billy? I see you. 3 Dirty in the building. Let's go. All right, here's the winding pitch. And Drake Baldwin. Swing and a miss at 91, center. Drake Baldwin averaged down to 280. Good job cooling them off, Snit. You the best. You're the best around. No one ever gonna keep you down except for Snit. Here's the winding pitch. And that ball, strike 2. He's swinging for the fences. He need to swing for the greenery. Gary Murphy, appreciate that follow also on TikTok. Thank you for coming in. Welcome to the DIXON WAY family. Get on that train, shout it all aboard. Yes, sir. All right, 0-2 the count. Here's the wind in the pitch. That ball inside, no sir. Missed about 2 inches off the plate. Come on, Drizzy.
They know. Yeah, they know. Yeah.
Let's go, Drake. Balk. Call a balk. Nah, they didn't balk. He didn't balk. All right, 1-2 is the count. Drake Baldwin locking in. Lock in, Rook. Here's the wind in the pitch. Swing at a miss. Drake Baldwin going down, almost tripping over his own feet. What a pitch. And that's the end of the first inning as the Braves strand more runners. Might as well call the Braves the Atlanta Gilligan Island. Because we stranding people on islands every day. 3 o'clock p.m. Gilligan's Island. Y'all too young to know about that. You old heads, Doc Cars know about it. Magic Man know about it. Let's sit right here and tell you a tale about a snit. Hey, man, don't get me started. Don't get me started. Don't get me started. The skipper and Spencer too. Chris Sale is gone. Bye-bye. The Money Mac. Hey, yo, man, bars in the chat, bro. Bars in the chat. Hey, man, you're not going to get no entertainment like that from other places, man. Appreciate y'all coming in, man. Don't get it started. Snit does it on his own. Oh, goodness. Bars. Appreciate that, Magic Man. All right, guys, it's 0-0 going to the top half of the second inning. Rump, what's up, Rump? Welcome back to the stream, fam. I see you on TikTok. Appreciate you coming through. You know that sounded for you. You know how we do. Yes, sir. Here's a winding pitch. That ball way too low. Pumps in a bump. There go Rump. What up, Rump? One of those account for Grant Holmes. Tyler Ward up the bat. Batting 216. That's ball number 2. Ball way low and outside. Interesting. Here's the wind of the pitch. That ball way too low. 3-0 to count. This is a 216 hitter, Grant. That pitch was too cold, Goldilocks. Let's get a little warmer. Here's the wind of the pitch. There you go. That pitch was warmer. Dylan Lee, reliever of the month. Awesome. Awesome. Here's the wind and the pitch. And he walked him on 5 pitches. All right, so the leadoff guy is on. Grant Holmes looking a little shaky right now. Grant, wake up, Goldilocks. Here's the wind and the pitch. That's a strike. Not called. Joe Adele batting .243. 18 home runs. You better not hang no curveball to this dude. Here's the wind and the pitch. Whoo, nice slider. 1-1 is the count. Walks do pay, man, in baseball. Here's the wind and the pitch. Walks are like turnovers, man. They extend up. Walks are like offensive rebounds in basketball. You walk somebody, you giving them another chance to score on you. That is not a good thing. That's the best analogy I can think of for sports. If you walk someone, or that's a false start on football. That's jumping off sides. What? Jumping off side when it's 3rd and 1. Basically. Here's the wind and the pitch. Ball inside. 3-1 is a count. Grant Holmes, wake up, bruh. What's up, Anonymous? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. All right, 3-2 to count. Good pitch. We need a double play right here, right now. Yeah, if it's like Ronald or Barry Bonds, then yeah, walk him. But dude hitting 216, know your opponent. Know the scout report. Here's the wind the pitch. There you go, 95 mile per hour. Outer edge, challenge him. Good pitch. Well, hopefully he can get out of this. Hopefully he can get out of this. There's a base runner on base with no outs. 3-2 to count. A double play will be love. Here's the wind in the pitch. Got him. Go sit down. Let's go, man. Good pitch by Grant Holmes. Caught him looking with that fastball at the knees. Love to see. Let's go, man. Ha. 94 mile per hour. That's right. Take that with you. Get on out of here. Go and get. You hear? Here's the wind the pitch. Strike on the outside corner. He called it that time. All right. Jorge Soler always have a heart in Braves fans. No. Always have a place in the Braves fans' heart for that mammoth home run. But right now, he is the enemy. Then you're my enemy. I see through the Jedi lies. That's basically Soler right now. Soler is Anakin. He's turned into the Sith. He's on another team. Here's the wind in the pitch. That ball way too low. 1 ball, 2 strikes. I see through the Jedi lies. Anakin, man. Somebody just need to smack Anakin. That's all. Swing at a miss. Go sit down, Solaire. Deuces. Let's go. 3 chairs in the chat. 3 chairs in the chat. For Grant Holmes, who seemed like he done woke up. Maybe he heard me. Whatever it is, keep doing what you're doing, Goldilocks. Wait, son. Go put on the charger. Get the mama. Go put on the charger. Get on the mama. Terry, how you doing, man? Appreciate you coming through. Welcome to the stream. All right, here's one in the pitch. Swing and a miss. Why is Murphy not playing against a lefty? Because Snit is just winging it. That's all. Hold on, son. Hold on. Here's one in the pitch. Guys, you want to catch us? Check us out on YouTube. I'm going to get a son the phone. Check us out on YouTube. You're on TikTok. Here, son. All right, guys. Peace. Just going over to TikTok. YouTube. It's the same address as TikTok. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Let's go, Grant Holmes. 4 chairs in the chat. Go sit down like a man. Go sit down. Hey. Go sit down. Hey. Go sit down. Hey. Here, son. All right, go in there with mama. Where's your phone? Larry. All right, don't worry about it. Breezy, you need to change your name to Breezy. Your name is back, Breezy. Your original name back, so you need to change that name to Breezy. Nate Dogg in the building. Breezy in the building. David Starks in the building. What's going on, guys? That's sound for all y'all. Let's go. DJ Shire in the building. Let's go, man. Appreciate y'all coming through. Welcome back to the stream. I see y'all. All right, so way to come out of that with Grant Holmes. Looking a little shaky at first, but definitely turned it around. Hopefully keep that same momentum. Not momentum, momentum. Okay? Y'all just learned a new word. Yes, the names are back regular now. So Breezy, you need to change that name to Breezy. All right? Now you can change your name back to your government name. Or you can leave it like that. That way you ain't got to worry about your government name getting out there no more. What up, what up, what up, what up? Man, thank you guys for coming in. You guys are absolutely awesome. I cannot express, me and Shonda cannot express our appreciation for you guys, man. We were like 12 away from 20 freaking thousand, bro. I don't know if we hit it yet or not, but thank you guys, man. I mean, I really appreciate it. I'm like overwhelmed right now. You guys have been awesome. Now, if we can just keep the people here and keep them, they come. But we gotta find some way to keep them here. Andrew, how you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you coming through. That sound is for you. Welcome to the DIXON WAY stream. Ozzy Albies fouls that pitch off. Appreciate you coming through, Andrew. Welcome to the stream. Sit back, relax. Enjoy yourself. Turn your TV down. Turn the DIXON WAY up. All right, here's the one in the pitch. That ball way outside. Good out by Ozzy Albies. Batting .223 on the season. Shay said, I need to put my Braves jersey on. Here's the one in the pitch. Ozzy Albies got a little blooper. Will it get in? No. Good catch. That's out number 1 to left field. Good defense by the left fielder for the Angels. Verdugo in there. Verdugo up. Here's the one in the pitch. Strike. On the outside corner. Middle. Outside, though. Outside corner. Center location. All right, Verdugo got a torpedo. Use it. That ball way too low, about 5 inches off the plate. 1-1 is a count. Ronald looking befuddled. Here's the one in the pitch. Swing and a miss with a cutter, 86 mile per hour, outside but middle. Come on, Verdugo. Batting .242 on the season. Guys, here's the one in the pitch. That ball way too low. 2-2 to count. Guys, go through our batting averages. Just look at our team for batting averages that we're throwing out there. We have to be 30 games over 500 to have a legitimate chance to make the playoffs. Here's the one in the pitch. 90 mile per hour. We got to start winning series. And teams like this, we got to sweep. We have to sweep the Angels. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball outside. Walk it out, Verdugo. Let's go, man. Walk it out's in the chat. Oh, no. He's out? Oh, no. Walk it out. Yeah. I'm about to say. Hey, Money Mike. All right, I'm going to play the sounder early. Let's go. Come on, Money Mike. Oh, Money Mike. We praying for you, brother. Come on, Money Mike. Put that Joker headband on. Here's the one in the pitch. Strike. All right, so he's not swinging at the first pitch. That had been a problem. So I like him trying to be patient. Come on, Michael. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball way too low, though. Good eye by Michael. 1-1's a count. Michael batting 212 on the season. Here's the one in the pitch. Fouled that off. 6 home runs, 43 RBIs, though, with an OPS of 559. What's up, Daniel Barry? How you doing, cuz? Welcome back to the stream. It's sounding for you. Appreciate you coming through. Welcome to the stream.
Daniel Barry Sports Highlights says,
Good
hey,
eye.
everyone, happy Tuesday.
DJ TXO. Appreciate that, sub. Welcome to the DIXON WAY family. That was not a strike. Almost, though. 2-2 to count. Good at bat by Money Mike. One of his better ones of the month. Here's the one in the pitch. Fouled that off, but could not handle it. And it's a pop-up. Good at bat, but no good result. And that's out number 2. Verdugo is on first base. Money Mike with his head down. I feel sorry for the kid. Former Rookie of the Year, man, has definitely hit a slide, a slump. It's not a sophomore slump because it ain't a sophomore year. Yeah, man, this is... There we go. It's official. Yeah, that's where we go. There we go. I'm glad you adopted the nickname we gave you, Breezy. Here's the one in the pitch. It wouldn't even sound right for us to call you Breeze, right? Wouldn't even sound right. Douglas, what's going on, fam? Appreciate you coming through. Welcome to the stream. I see y'all. 1-0 to count. Verdugo easily get back. The pool is up for the pool is definitely up Oh, man, the pool. Man. So, here's one to pitch. Strike. All right, 1 ball, 1 strike. Change up right down center. So refreshing. Trying to put a little waterfall, little attachment to it, so that's pretty cool also. Deep enough that I can't sit down in it without my head underwater, so that's good. I can still stand up on my knees and be above water. Here's one to pitch. Swing and a miss. 2-2 to count right now. Change up. 79 mile per hour. Drop just below the knees. No, man, Money Mike was hanging around 230, 240 for the entire season, but then it started really slumping. And now he's heading below that. Guys, who's in a bigger slump, to be honest? Well, it's kind of similar is Big Bear. Like, Big Bear had clutch hits, though. So that's the difference. But he went from 330 or 320. He's below 240 now, guys. So, yeah, I mean, it's a lot of guys not playing up to their potential. It's not just Money Mike. Here's a winding pitch. That's not a strike. Tricky Nicky looking like, how is that a strike? That's not a strike, dude. What is Blue looking at? Hey, we got 20K. Hold up. Let me see. Let me go to the DIXON Way. Hold up. Because we got the balloons on the way. Shauna already did. I mentioned, she was like, hold up. I'm going, hold up. Hey, let's go. 20K, let's go. Woo, let's go. Hold up. Applause in the chat. Let's go. Oh my goodness. Thank you guys, man. You guys are absolutely freaking awesome, man. What a ride you guys have put us on, man. We really feel blessed to have you guys be a part of the stream. I know we lost a lot of people around when my dad passed away, but still, we're still appreciative to everyone that's been a part of this stream. Even if you're just stopping in, even if you're not a regular, we really appreciate you guys being a part of DIXON Way, man. We could not have grown like this without you guys, man. So from the bottom of our hearts, from me and Sean the Heart, we really appreciate you guys. That's freaking awesome. Wow. I set the goal for, just whole hum, like, hopefully we make it by the end of the year. There's a 4th of July coming up soon. Maybe we'll get some fireworks. We ain't getting no 20K fireworks, so don't even ask, Magic Man. No. If y'all want to sponsor it, then yeah. If y'all want to do a GoFundMe or send some donations, so we'll go out and get that many. Hell no, our city would shut us down. They'll kick us out of the city. We fire off 20,000. That's probably more than Lake Lanier does for fireworks. Thank you guys. Thank you, man. Thank all you guys. Yeah, Magic Man, before you even asked, I had to stop you at the point. Nope. That was cool when we was fighting for 1,000 to 2,000 to 3,000 to 4,000. Nah, nah, son. That's probably more fireworks than the Brave shoot off. 20K. Shoot. Here's the wind to pitch. Strike at the top of the strike zone, but not called. But you called that crap that was 2 inches above the strike zone to get Tricky Nicky out. Y'all are bogus, man. Here's a winding pitch. Swing got a miss. Nasty cutter by Grant Holmes. Nasty cutter. A tornado behind the stadium. What? And all them people ain't got a worse for wear. They ain't sound no alarms or nothing. Hopefully that's an AI, man. That's AI. Here's the one in the pitch. Swing at him. It's Grant Holmes. Go sit down, boy. Grant Holmes looking good now. Sorry, let me put this back, man. Thank you guys, man. Thank you guys. Really, thank you guys. All right. I hope not dot cards. I hope not dot cards. I hope not. Here's one in the pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-2 the count. Let's go, Grant. All right, so Grant had a little bumpy road in the top half of the second inning, but now look like he about to get on the roll. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball in the dirt. One ball, 2 strikes. Right now, Mike Trout is just a mentor to these young guys they got. Here's one in the pitch. Swing at him. It's Grant Holmes out here dealing. Grant Holmes out here dealing now. 5 chairs in the chat. Let's go. Thank you, Doc Cars. Thank you. Grant Holmes out here dealing now after a little bumpy road in the top half of the second inning. All right, let's go, man. Let's go, man. Oh, let me tell Shonda. Be right back. All right, guys, 2-1 to count for Ronald Acuna Jr. We're back to the top half of the lineup. Here's the wind and the pitch. That ball almost hit Ronald. 3-1 to count. Ronald locked in. Let's go. Oh, it's 6 shares. Okay, my bad. 6 shares in the chat. Let's go. Here's the wind and the pitch. That ball fouled off. Everybody hit that like button for Magic Man donation. I just did. Y'all should too. Swing at a miss. Ronald Acuna Jr. struck out again. 90-mile-per-hour heater, and Ronald couldn't see it. Oh, my goodness. Ronald's starting to cool off. This team bad hitting is starting to affect Ronald. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's not good. Here's the wind and pitch. I mean, he's human. He's not going to hit 400 for the season, guys. No one ever thought that. Matt Olson is knocking the cover off the ball, guys, but he popped that up. Center field, just in the shadow of the warning track. That's out number 2. All right, our 2 best hitters are out. All right, prayer time. Let's go. It can't be a tornado, guys, behind the stadium. Again, that was AI. Don't believe it. I didn't even see it, but don't believe it. They just showed the flags, and they're barely moving. Strike at the knees, 87 mile per hour. This guy is Bryce Elder in us. Why does a Bryce Elder pitcher own the Braves? Why is this? This dude is 2-5 on the season. Come on, Braves. Here's the wind in the pitch. I'm going to say this, man. If we lose this series versus the Angels, we are who we are. If we lose this series versus the Angels, we are who we are. We are what our, all right, good hit by, oh my goodness, great defense right there by Neto, one of their young gunners. Good defense, and that's out number 3. I'm saying it right now, guys. We're running out of games to come back and be viable for the playoffs. It's just a number game. It's not hating. It's not being negative. It's a number game now. And unfortunately, if we're not good teams that make the playoffs, beat on the bad teams. Even if you can't beat the good teams, if you beat on the bad teams, there's more bad teams than good teams in Major League Baseball or in any sport. It's always more bad teams than good teams. So if you can't take care of teams that are supposedly worse than you, then you are who you are. Okay? And if we lose this series to the Angels, we are who we are. That's it. You're getting to a point that you don't have enough games versus the people that you're chasing to make up ground. It's cool to say we got a lot of season when we're only 20 games into the season. When you're over 80 games in the season, you're kind of rounding out to see who you are. Now, yes, we can definitely go on a run like 2001. We can definitely go on a run. But the thing is, we caught fire when we made made trades. We haven't made any trades, and that was out of necessity because players was hurt. We got players off the dollar store that play above their ability. Jorge Soler, Eddie Rosario, Jock Peterson. Well, I won't say that because Jock Peterson actually made two All-Star games after he left the Braves. Here's the wind the pitch. Or well, at least one after he left the Braves. Here's one the pitch. The problem with that is it got us believing in fool's gold that we can just pick up anybody like Jared Kelnick, like Eli White, like Fairchild, just plug and play. Like because they put on the Braves uniform, magically they were going to get better. Because we won the World Series like that. So why wouldn't you use that same strategy? Couple that with our entire team in an entire slump. 3-2 to count right now. Sachuno. I don't know how to pronounce that guy name. I hope I'm not butchering it. Most likely I am. Yeah, Chris Sale out for the season. Probably. Hold up. We got one more year, Chris Sale. That might be the last time we saw Chris Sale. That game that we saw him diving for the ball, a masterpiece. Grant Holmes got on the ground right to him, throws him out. That's out number one. That might be the last time we see Chris Sale. In a Braves uniform. I don't think Chris Sale gonna play more than just his contract, though. You know, I think next year is his last season anyway. Me personally, I think we owe him the respect to let him end his career here. Don't trade him off, but it would be most prudent to trade him off to get something. Here's the wind the pitch. That ball hit right there. Tricky Nicky got it. Throws Mike Trout out. Yeah, that's just the name Trout. He's not Mike Trout anymore. He's just the name of Trout. You know what I'm saying? Just like Albert Pujols when he was winding down his career. But Trout ain't played as long as Pujols, though. You said that Alex Anthopoulos done burned through that 2021 equity. I wouldn't say that because it took 25 years between championships. I would not say that. What I will say is, Doc Hart, letting Freddie Freeman leave could be just like letting Dave Justice go. You're old enough to know what that means. A lot of these young guys don't know what that means. Hopefully, I'll be blessed to be around 20 more years to see our next championship. Yeah, because it's been 4 years, so 21 more years. But that was a time between championships. Here's one the pitch. That ball popped up. The difference now is we don't have the best three pitchers rotation in baseball history to nullify our bad hitting. Shawnuli, okay. Appreciate that, Doc Hartz. I know you're a collector, so you know how to pronounce his name correctly. Here's the one to pitch. Nate Dogg with the pitching duel. It's definitely a pitching duel. And we're having a pitching duel with a dude that's 2-5 with almost a 5 ERA. Here's the wind to pitch. I just want us to get right, man. I want us to get right. I don't want to think about us being in a slump for an entire 2 years. Here's the wind to pitch. That's a strike. But no, it's not. They called it a ball. So that's a walk. Adele going on base. Wow. Strike 3. Oh, no, it just missed like half an inch. Oh, my God. It's like a centimeter off. But he crossed up 2 inches off the plate a strike. Love it, Breezy. Why? It wasn't a big splash, but all great moves. All calculated moves. Here's wind the pitch. Swing at a miss. Soler back up the bat. 0-2 to count. Granholm dealing right now. It's the top half of the fourth. Got Hanson Yang, but we did not. I think he's going to be generational. Here's wind the pitch. I think he got a chance to be one of the better. I think he got a chance to be a top 5 player in this draft. When they talk about, hey, redraft, I think Hanson Yang, when they look back on it, is going to be a top 5 player in this draft. Here's wind the pitch. That ball fouled off. In this draft, he's a top 5 talent in this draft, in my opinion, that we should have drafted. He was so good that Portland was willing to pay Aiden to get off the team and just pay him money. That's how good he was. And they drafted a center. It was like, yeah, get up out of here, man. We got Yang. Here's wind the pitch. I would not be surprised if Yang start and Klingon is the backup. That's how good of a talent. I think he's a Diet Cola Jokic, personally. 2-2 to count. They got 2 runners on with 2 outs. Soler up the bat. Here's the wind the pitch. Ball inside. That's a ball. It was 2 inches inside. But again, he called that a strike for old dude. For Taylor Anderson. All right. Ball fouled off. 96 mile per hour at the top. Try to square it up. Good high fastball by Granholm. 3-2 to count. Here's the winding pitch. That ball fouled off his leg. Still 3-2 to count. This is a good at bat by Soler getting his pitch count up. Granholm's up to 64 pitches right now. Number 65 will happen in a moment. Here's the wind to pitch. That ball inside and he walked. All right, so his bases is loaded right now with 2 outs. Thunderstorms in the chat. Oh, no. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. When I step into the stream, you are step correct. Woo-ha! I got them all in check. All right, guys. And here we go. 2 outs, bases loaded. Granholm's in a bit of trouble. He was rolling till he wasn't. Granholm's a walker. I must be watching The Walking Dead. Here's the Washington pitch. The Walkers. All right, 0-1 to count. Come on, Grant. Get up out of this. Here's the wind the pitch. That ball grounded. 0-2 the count. Great job by Grant Holmes. Come on, Grant. Logan. Bus a bus. It's Buster Rhyme, not Buster Rhymes. Here's one the pitch. Swing at him. It's go sit down. Grant Holmes dancing through the tornadoes. Go sit down. That's seven. 7 chairs in the chat. Let's go, man. Grant Holmes out here dealing. Sheesh. All right, man. Get somebody ready. It seems like you're ready. Get somebody ready in the bullpen. Get him in the pen. Buster Posey. Oh no, you know Buster Posey is the furthest thing from Buster Rhymes. Oh my goodness, that is a dichotomy right there. Buster Rhymes and Buster Posey. You think Buster Posey ever hold one song of Buster Rhymes in his life? I think not. That would be a nice interview though. Buster Posey and Buster Rhymes. I would pay to see that interview. Which stole my flow? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Throw those type of rappers up out my window. Blow. Yeah, don't give it. I love some Buster, man. Buster, he's one of my favorites. Ever since Scenario, I was like, oh, I like this Buster Rhymes guy. Bust a rhyme. All right, man. Grant Holmes, get out of that situation. Love to see it. 7 shares in the chat. Magic Man's tickled. So is Nathaniel Brooks. Y'all ain't putting no bars in the chat, though, for the improvisation, for the improv. You know what I'm saying? Y'all a tough crowd tonight. Here's the one in the pitch. Strike on the outside corner. We getting Bryce Elder today. We getting Ranger Suarez today. They keep looking up at the clouds. Maybe it was real. Here's the one in the pitch. Austin Riley hit that thing right up the middle. Good hit by Stone Cold Austin Riley. Beer and Skull in the chat. Austin Riley 2 for 2. Now what we gonna do? Got the leadoff hitter. Let's go. Stone Cold Austin Riley with the hit. Beard Skull in the chat. Let's go. Appreciate that, Magic Man. Monkey Business. What up, Monkey Business? How you doing, fam? Welcome back to the stream. I see you. All right, man. Let's get this dude, man. He got a almost 5 ERA. Come on, Drake Baldwin. Come on, Drizzy. Stop swinging at the first pitch, too. Check swing. It's going to advance the runner. Oh, Drake Baldwin beat it. No, he beat it. Check that. Check that. Check that. Check that. Check that. Check that. Oh, dang it. Oh, dang it. Nope. Oh, just beat him by a polar bear's toenail. Just beat him, man. By a 3/4 step. Oh, my goodness. Just beat him. Good defensive play by the third baseman. All right, Ozzie Albies. We got a runner at second base with 1 out. Let's go. Here's the wind the pitch. Ozzie Albies swinging at something over his shoe tops. Fouled it off on 1 to count. Come on, man. It's nothing to nothing, man. Score something. Can we get something started? Got to get something started. Want to get something started. Here's the wind the pitch. Got to get over. Yeah, yeah. Hit it up the middle so Austin can score. Gotta get over. Get up now. Hit it in the middle. Oh, you just rediscovering Exhibit? Oh, yeah, Exhibit is that dude, too. I like Exhibit. Hold up, I got Exhibit on here, don't I?
Rearrange the whole game with my rugged sound. Won't even say your own name when I come around.
Yeah. Here's the wind the pitch. And Ozzy Albies pop it up. Center field. And Austin Riley does not tag up. Alex Verdugo with no home runs. What a magnificent time to get your first, Verdugo, of the season in a Braves uniform. Here's a wind to pitch. That was it. Cutter, center. Watched it like I'm watching the stream on one account. Come on, Verdugo. Swing and a miss. 0-2 the count. Quickly in the hole. 2 outs. Grant Holmes already doing stretches. Grant Holmes doing the stretches, trying to keep his arm loose because he know he about to go back in. Oh, my goodness. That's crazy. Wow, here's the wind to pitch and watched it. Struck him out. And that umpire looked like he was trying to do a dragon punch. Sure can. All right, man, we're going to the top half of the 5th inning. 0-0. Infinity pitching duel. Y'all know what to do, man. Put it in the chat. Infinite pitching duel. If I could turn the hands of time. But I can't. Love is a burning flame. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. I fell into the burning of fire. I went down. And the flames came higher. And it burns. Hey, yo, man. Hey, yo, can we get a hit, bro? The ring of fire. I fell in a burning ring of fire. And it burns. Come on, man. Oh my God, man. Y'all got me out here like the man in black. Mr. Cash. Y'all got me out here singing Johnny Cash out here, Braves. What is going on? All right, that ball hit right there. Tricky Nicky grabs it, throws across his body. Ooh, they say he's safe. Good hustle down the line. Tricky Nicky tried to get it. That was 108 exit velocity. Good defense by Tricky Nicky, but threw it on the line. Ooh, he just beat it. He just beat it. Yep, he just beat it. He's safe. And it's starting to rain out there. It's starting to rain out there. 0-0 pitcher. Guys, I'm sure I'm going to sleep. If it's a rain delay, I'm going to sleep. I'm not doing that and wake up and it's 13-0. We do not do good in later games. Braves, y'all better go ahead, stop them here, and score before this rain get hard. Oh, man, it's been since 2003 since he passed. Oh, wow. When the man goes around. Hopefar comes back tomorrow, DJ Shire. Here's wind the pitch. That ball popped up, 2-2 to count. And Ronald charging in, caught it. All right, good catch by Ronald. And the ground is getting wet. As you see you can see every footprint that Ronald made out there. When the man comes around. Here's one the pitch. Y'all would have never guessed. Y'all would have never guessed I like Johnny Cash, would you? You would never guess that, would you? A lot of times spending at bowling alleys, you hear a lot of Johnny Cash when I was younger. I didn't know who it was, so I went to the jukebox. Like, who is this they keep playing? Oh, okay. Here's the one in the bit. Swing got a miss. All right. 1-1's a count. Zach Nitto up. One of the young gunners. Reese said, I like him too. There you go. Here's one in the pitch. Swing and a miss. Yeah. Johnny Cash do sing them stories, man. Johnny Cash be singing to you like, hey, sit down. Let me tell you a little story. The Hawks will be skipping the Hawks Invitational this season. That's what I'm talking about, Gibby. Positivity. I knew you had it in you. 1-2 is the count. Here's the winding pitch. Swing and a miss. Go sit down. Grant Holmes with 8 strikeouts. 8 chairs in the chat. Let's go. He is dancing in and out of raindrops, literally and figuratively, as it's starting to rain at Truist right now. As the fans are putting on the punch holes. Gibby, I say 50. I say 50 wins. I say 50 wins 48-52. That's what I say. Here's one to pitch. But we still don't have our complete roster, so we got to hold off on the predictions. You know what I'm saying? We still got 3 roster spots we got to fill. I'll let you know after that how I really feel. Here's the one pitch, and that ball hit in the right field. Ronald coming up on it, scoops it up. Runner advances to third base. Ronald correctly throws it to second base, not allowing that runner to get a double. I'm sure he got a chewing out by Snit about that because he did like 2 times last week. Yes, it's a lot of people injured in the Eastern Conference. Dame Lillard hurt for the whole season, and he gonna be leaving, and they got cut. Halliburton gonna be out for the whole season because it's the Achilles. Who else? There's somebody else who got a bad Achilles injury in the East. It's like Dame, Halliburton, and another player. Yeah, so it's just like, okay, the Knicks, the Cavaliers. I feel like our roster is on par with the Cavaliers now, personally. I really do. And I don't even know who the 3 people we're going to pick up. It could be V. Krejci, Larry Nance, and somebody else, you know. I would like Coffee. You know, his little sister plays for the Dream, so that would be some good stuff. Amir Coffee, he's a 3-and-D guy, like 6'8", can shoot 3. All right, that ball right there, and that's out number 3. Let's go. Force out. Good defense by Tricky Nicky. Grant Holmes has not allowed any runs. Let's go, man. We're going to the bottom half of the 5th inning. DJ Shire says, when a batter goes through a slump, how does a team remedy that? Is he put through a intense batting practice or something? Only thing I heard was some players go get a slump buster. Slump buster? I don't know. That's about all I can say. Go to lock, but he walked too many people. He be putting himself in them positions, man. If Grant Holmes cut down on the walks, he'll be so much more effective. So much more effective.
Nathaniel Brooks says, let's go Braves.
Oh, Terry, they won't do that, Terry. If it's only 1-run lead, they will not call it. They will say you got to come back and play it. Now, if it's like a 3 or 4, if it's like a 4-run lead, they'll call it. Especially as we move in the middle of the season, you don't have you're not going to play the Angels again. Your time playing them are finite. So you got to go ahead and either make a decision on starting a double hitter or just call the game. All right, Paul Bird up with the fans. Look like some nice. See, I see a bar back there. That got to be the Sweets. Oh, my goodness. Money Mike, y'all. Come on, Money Mike. Here's the wind to pitch. Let's go, Money Mike. Oh, he missed it. Yes, run, Money Mike. That's going to be in the park. Go, Money Mike, go. Go, run. That could be in the park. Oh, he stopped it. Yes. All money in the chat. Let's go. Money Mike. There go the bad defense by Soler. Love to see it. Great piece of hitting by by Money Mike. And Soler just whiffed it. He had it. He straight whiffed it. Wow. Yes. Yes. Sometimes you got to be lucky instead of being good. Hopefully that hit, a triple, a stand-up triple, will get Money Mike on the roll. Let's go, man. Chops in the chat, money in the chat. Let's go, man. Money Mike need that in the worst way. Let's go, Money Mike. Stand up triple. Let's go. They taking the picture out? No, they just played a unceremoniously commercial. Why would y'all play a commercial right there? Stop it, man. Stop going to Paul Bird. Maybe, actually, no. Keep on Paul Bird. That might be the good luck charm. Keep Paul Bird up there. Don't put him down in the press box down below. Keep him up there. That might be the good thing. Here's the one to pitch. That ball fouled off by Tricky Nicky. On to the count. No, it's not. It is a pop-up, and he's out. That's out number one. A foul ball pop-up. He hit 109 mile per hour, but normally, man, that's a catch. It's a great hit. I don't want to take anything away from Money Mike. It's a great hit, but it also was a screamer close to the vicinity of the right fielder. Hey, whatever. As long as he got it. Let's go. All right, let's see if we can get him home, Ronald. Here's the one to pitch. Swing and a miss. Runner struck out 2 times. That is very unlike Ronald this season. To strike out 2 times in a row. He's due for a hit. He gets a hit every 5 at-bats, guys. Here's the one to pitch. That ball fouled off. Ronald batting .355 on the season, 9 home runs, 18 RBIs with OPS of 1093. Here's the wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss. Ronald Acuna Jr. striking out 3 times in a row. Womp in the chat. Oh, no. Oh, no. Sombrero it is, I guess. Dang nabbit. Matty O on a 31-game on base streak. Yeah, not this game, man. These Bryce Elder types give us problems, man. We love fastball. We some fastball hitting mofos, bro. But these dudes that throw this little junk up there, 89, 88, 75 mile per hour, we can't see it. Here's the one to pitch. Ball in the dirt. Didn't get far enough away for Money Mike to charge home, though. It's 2 outs with a runner on first base. Money Mike was on first base. On third base, excuse me. Runner at third base. What are we going to do, man? Nah, Money Mike just need to get a hit on 94. Ball inside. Money Mike just need to get a hit. He been struggling so bad. A triple is a golden opportunity. Those guys just got to bring him in. That's all. They got to bring him in. Matty O up. Here's the wind and the pitch. Whoa, up by the face. 3-0 to count. If I am the Angels, I'm walking Matt Olson. He's the hottest hitter, not named Ronald Acuna Jr. on his team. I'm taking my chances with everyone else, especially with Big Bear coming up, and Big Bear is struggling. Yep, ball 4. They just put the finger up. Nah, don't even mess around. The manager took it out of his hands like, nope, don't throw him a fat, juicy ball down there. Just walk him. Let's see if Big Bear can do anything. All right, the big old Grizzly up, man. Big Bear's in the chat. Let's go. He's 0 for 2. Big Bear batting average down to 246. But he can come in the clutch right here. Here's the wind to pitch. 92 mile per hour. Looked like a strike, smelt like a strike, but not called a strike. We'll take it. One of those account. 2 outs, 2 runners on. Come on. Here's the wind the pitch. Big Bear swinging that ball, number 2. It's 1-1 is the count. Swung right through it. Never put a bead on it. Big Bear stretching his leg out. Adjusting himself. Getting ready for the pitch. Sunflower seeds stuck in his beard. Here's the wind and the pitch. Big Bear just popped that up. Wow. Disgusting. All right. Let's go. It's 0-0 against the Los Angeles Angels. Marcel is hurt, but he's still playing. He has no more pop. He has not hit a home run since he strained his oblique. And he's been on a tremendous downward spiral offensively. Has had a couple of clutch hits here and there, especially against the Mets. That one base clearing double. But again, if you taking in blocks, everybody's been slumping. It's not just Marcel. It's not just Money Mike. The only ones really coming around is Matt Olson. We can't ever have anybody up all the time. Like, we can't have like 4 or 5 people up at the same time batting wise. When Ozzy Albies had his hit streak, other people around him was down. Doesn't help that we keep moving them around. No continuity, no chemistry with the batting lineup. So it's just musical chairs out there. Snick is grasping at straws right now. And yeah, that's what it is. Johnny Cash always had that pimp hair, didn't he? Oh, that's really bad. Golly. All right, 1-2 is the count right now. Come on, Grant. He's up to 92 pitches. This is definitely his last inning. Here's the wind, the pitch, ball in the dirt. Grant Holmes did about all he could do. Unfortunately, this offense been putrid today. 2-2 the count. Taylor Ward up. He's 1 for 1 with a walk and a single. Here's the wind, the pitch. That ball popped up. Money Mike underneath it. That's out number 1. All right, let's go. Blair McBride, how you doing, man? Appreciate you coming through. Welcome to the stream. I see you. Yes. Yeah. Guys, this is getting bad, man, to the point that we're going to start looking at 2003 as an anomaly. As a fluke. You can say fluke or anomaly. Either one. Whichever one make you go to sleep better. But right now, it's a lot of people paid a lot of big contracts, and the production is not there. And it's not like we have not seen it before. They're just nowhere near. Nobody expect 2023 performance. But to be nowhere near it, that is eye-opening. 1-1's account. And this got nothing to do with the batting coach. That batting coach was there in 2023. Schweitzer. Swing got a miss. 2-2 to count. At least Grant Holmes, man. This is a great game by Grant Holmes. Haven't had his best stuff, even though he has 8 strikeouts. But he's had to work in and out of trouble the entire game and done it flawlessly, if I might ask. Here's the winding pitch. Strike 3. 9 strikeouts by Grant Holmes. Go sit down. 9 chairs in the chair.
Go sit down like a man. Go sit down. Hey. Go sit down. Hey. Go sit down. Hey.
Austin Riley is the highest paid player ever on the Braves, and he's just average. Here's a winding pitch. Yeah, Austin Riley's making way more than Ronald Acuna Jr. Way more. Ronald making what? 16, 17 million. Hey, we got a new family member. Gomes Diaz. How you doing? Welcome to the DIXON WAY family. Get on that train, shout it all on the board. On 1 account. Oh, he hit him. Yep. Yeah, he hit him. Yeah, he did. Right on the forearm. All right, get Grant Holmes out of there, man. He's done all he could do. Great pitch tonight. Yeah, the players, I agree. 94. The players are responsible for this. Here's one to pitch. That ball fouled off. Yeah, I mean, the manager can't get out there and pitch for him or bat for him. The only thing I'll say on the manager's side, with him constantly moving the rotation and lineups around, that gives them no continuity. Here's one in the pitch. Swing got a miss. 0-2 to count. That gives them zero continuity. It really does. And baseball is all about repetition, comfortable, you know what I'm saying, and continuity and, you know, chemistry within the lineup. So, yeah. Here's one in the pitch. That ball fouled off. Still 0-2 to count. Players play for the manager, and our manager sucks. Oh, goodness. That's right, man. They just underachieving right now. That's all. Here's one in the pitch. A lot of guys got to do a soul searching. And I think a lot of guys are pressing. I think that's a part of the problem, man. A lot of guys are pressing because they know they can play better than that. It's just a trickle-down effect, you know? It's just a trickle-down effect of pressing. Top half of the 6th inning. Here's the wind and the pitch. Grant Holmes up the... Oh, swing and a miss. And Grant Holmes walks off the mound. He knew he struck him out. Grant Holmes with 10 strikeouts. Great game by Grant Holmes. Shake my hand emojis in the chat. 10 chairs in the chat. Guys, y'all know what this is? I hate to say it, guys. Guys, I hate to say this, but this is how Thanos, a soul for a soul. I need to get that sounder. I have to get that sounder. I'm getting Thanos and a soul for a soul. I'm getting the Red Skull. Yeah, that's what it is. The Red Skull. A soul for a soul. This is getting the soul stone, guys. Y'all know what happened, how you got the soul stone, right? Sacrifices got to be made. A soul for a soul. For the Atlanta Hawks to be right now preseason Ranked the 4th best team in the East. A soul for a soul. I'm sorry, little one. But I can't let destiny be halted. Not even by you. Guys, I think we need to think about it. It might be a soul for a soul situation. It might be you got to get the soul stone. Look, man. Who's gonna be the Hulk and throw that bench into outer space? Who's gonna be the Hulk? Who's gonna be Hawkeye? You tell the giant head, because he said she can't come back. That's what Braves fans saying. Well, we can do this and we can do that. Guys, right now we're gonna have to win 30 games over 500. We're gonna have to. So when Profar comes back, we gotta go on a 13-game win streak. Like, that's not even hyperbole. That's actually close to really what we have to do to break up out of this. Like, we got to make ground on the wild card like nobody's business. That is the only way we make the playoffs. Here's the wind of the pitch. I personally think the division is out of reach. But the postseason is still within reach. But we got to tighten up. And we're running out of games, so we have to tighten up. Here's the wind of the pitch. Come on, Austin Riley. That ball hit right to the third baseman. Got it. Throws him out. Yeah. These are the Los Angeles Angels that we're in a tie game with, a dead heat with, a mano-a-mano with. That's embarrassing, guys. We got to be better, man. Here's one in the pitch. That ball outside. Good eye by Drake Baldwin. Here's the one in the pitch. That ball way outside. All right, let's go. Anderson up to 79 pitches. Great contrast between Grant Holmes and his pitcher Anderson, who's basically been dealing strike. 89-mile-per-hour sinker. 2 balls, 1 strike. All right, come on, Drake. Here's the one in the pitch. Drake Baldwin hit that to center field, but lined out. Yeah. And it's starting to affect Drake, too. As Drake Baldwin average starts to plummet. This is why I said ride a hot hand, because he was not going to stay hot like that the entire season. He wasn't going to bat 350 for the entire season. But it would have been nice to ride that hot hand for a good month. Maybe we're not in this situation that we are in now. Here's the wind the pitch. Strike at the top of the strike zone. Change up, 80-mile-per-hour, perfect pitch. Ozzie Albies batting .222, 6 home runs. Here's the one the pitch. And if it wasn't for that 14 game on base streak he had, he would be right there with Money Mike in average and in OPS. That really helped this OPS. Here's the one in the pitch. Ball way too high. Good eye. 2 balls, 1 strike. We're in the bottom half of the 6th inning. 2 outs, nobody on base, guys. Here's the winding pitch. All right, 3-1 in the count. Ozzy Albies trying to get on base by hook or by crook. Swing and a miss. Hmm. 3-2 to count. Ozzy Albies takes time out, steps back in the box now. Ready. Here's the winding pitch, and Ozzy swings that ball 4. Pops up center field. That's out number 3. We're going to the top half of the 7th inning, man, and every last one of these guys look lost. Even Ronald's starting to look lost, and that's not a good thing. Wow. Yeah, man. We can't even call these pitcher duels no more. You know what? Ain't no more pitching duel. We can't call it pitching duels no more, man. It's not a pitching duel. It's not a pitching duel. It's not a pitching duel. I actually refuse to call it a pitching duel now. That's where I'm at now. It's not a pitching duel anymore. Don't call it a pitching duel no more, guys. Don't patronize yourself. Don't patronize me. I'm not going to patronize you guys no more. It's not a pitching duel. I'm not doing it. Not anymore. It's not a pitching duel. It's poor hitting. It's not a pitching duel. It's a guy that's almost has a 5 ERA. It's 2-5 on the season. It's not a pitching duel. I refuse to believe it's a pitching duel. It's not. Look at the Twins right there. That's what's up. All right, Pierce Johnson up the bat. Up the pitch. Strike 1. Good pitch by Pierce Johnson. All right, let's go. Good pitch by Pierce Johnson. Oh, 1 to count. We are hitting like a second to last team. Guys got to wake up, man. Here's 1 to pitch. Regardless on how Snit is switching up the lineups, this, that, and the third, he's throwing darts at a dartboard right now. Guys got to hit. Plain and simple. They got to. Can't keep making excuses for him. Here's the 1 to pitch. If you're going to bench, but see, here's my thing. If you're going to bench Money Mike, other guys need to get benched too. Here's the 1 to pitch. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. Marcel Ozuna, sit down for a series. I guess Sean Murphy been playing good enough that he don't get that treatment as of right now. Ozzy Albies, sit down, and you can scatter it all you want to. All right? Good defense by Matt Olson. Matt Olson, you stay up. Your defense has been stellar all season. Same thing with Money Mike. But if you're going to send Money Mike down and guys are having bad defensive seasons, like Ozzie Albies had booted a couple of balls this year, Verdugo ain't the best outfielder in the world, then dang it, you need to start doing that with a lot of players. It worked with Money Mike. They got him a triple. Here's one to pitch. Unfortunately, nobody got him in on a stand-up triple leadoff. 1-1's a count. Here's one to pitch. That ball fouled off. Oh, no, it might not be fouled off. Oh, Ronald caught it. Okay. I thought it was fouled off. Looked like it came off the bat funny. Oh, I'll take that. Pop up. All right, 2 outs, 9 pitches. Okay. Strike right there. Curveball. Top of the strike zone. In the middle, though. 0-1 to count. Here's one to pitch. Check swing. Here's one to pitch. That ball fouled off. Zach Neto is 0 for 3. Let's make that 0 for 4, please. Great job by Grant Holmes keeping one of their best young hitters in check. Let's see if Pierce Johnson can do the same. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the wind to pitch. That ball popped up. Ronald going back at the warning track, and it's out number 3. All right, so great job by Grant Holmes. As we're going to the bottom half of the, well, we're going to the 7-inning stretch. All right, guys, help me sing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game" remix as we try to give the Braves our power. And a 1, and a 2, and a 3.
Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't care if I ever come back, 'cause
root for the Braves. If they don't win, it's a shame. 'Cause it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out. Idiot.
Ball game. Play ball.
All right. So that was "Take Me Out to the Ball Game" remix. Appreciate all you guys coming through. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the commentary, the content. Appreciate those musical notes in the chat. Anthony, how you doing, man? Appreciate you coming in, Anthony. From Gallup, New Mexico. What's going on, man? Welcome to the stream. I see you. Let's go. Hold up. Let's go. Wiley Ballard. That's what I'm talking about. Pimp Wiley. Pimp Wiley won Broadcaster of the Year by his peers. Because all them haters from the outside was trying to get him fired because they said he was unprofessional. Talking to the chick, getting the girl number, doing the broadcast. Haters, man, a bunch of stuffy old haters. Let that man live. Let Pimp Wiley cook. How y'all know that ain't his future misses? They could be still, you know what I'm saying, hitting it off, man. 1-on-1 is a count. Let that young man be a young man. Swing and a miss. Another guy struggling. Alex Verdugo, who still has not hit one home run on the season. Not one. Jose Furman in there. Got 3.97 ERA in 12 games. Here's the one in the pitch. High fastball, 97 mile per hour, fouled off. That was ball number 2, but it's still 1-2 as a count. Fouled off for Dugo. Here's the one in the pitch, swing and a miss. He's out. This Angels team looking like the 95 Brave pitching staff against us. All right, Money Mike back up. 97 mile per hour straight down the middle. I appreciate Mike wanting to see other pitches. That ball called strike, 97 mile per hour at the knees. That was a perfect pitch. Going to the count. Jose got some little flamethrower on it, don't it? Here's the one in the pitch. 97 mile per hour, straight middle. Fouled it off. And again, like I said, if you look at the number, man, Money Mike average is outside of that 14 game on base record. Ozzy Albies, they the same player, man. 6 home runs. 10 home runs between them both. Here's one in the pitch. And Money Mike hit it right there to the first baseman, got it. Underhand toss to the pitcher who covers. And that's out number 2. I know it is. Tricky Nicky with a hit right out the middle. 2-out hit. Can we string 3 hits together? That is the question. Come on, guys. Come on. All right. Ronald Acuna Jr. up. No time to now. Strike. Caught him looking. I like the Pacers' approach. Here's the one in the pitch. Swing at a miss. 98 mile per hour. Blew it past Ronald. Oh, wait. Check swing. 2 strikes and 1 ball. We're in the bottom half of the 7th inning, man. Ronald Acuna Jr. is up with Tricky Nicky on base. We need a home run right here. Here's one pitch. Check swing. Did he go? No, he did not. 2-2 to count. Good at bat by Ronald Acuna Jr. Dealership TV, how you doing, man? Appreciate you coming through. Welcome to the stream. I see you. 4 times tonight. I don't know, man. He'll still be an all-star. Don't get it twisted. He'll still be an all-star, but dang nabbit, bro. Ah, man. I don't know what to say, guys. I refuse to call it a pitching duel, though. I refuse that. Oh, well. Overcome, Braves. Overcome. I think they're trying. I think they're pressing. I think they're pressing monkey business. That's what I think. I think everyone's pressing, and it's starting to wear on Ronald. Ronald got the whole weight of the team on his shoulders. It really ain't fair to him, but heavy is the head that wear the crown. Here's the one to pitch. That ball low. More reason why you should have had Freddie here to offset that. All right, Dylan Lee is up at the setup, dude. Here's one to pitch. Strike. All right, 2 balls, 1 strike. So Dylan Lee playing the setup role. I guess Iggy's going to be the closer. All right, 3 balls, 1 strike. Come on, Dylan Lee. Why is Lee not in the 9th? I have no idea, Terry. Your guess is as good as mine. Here's the wind to pitch. That ball fouled off. Hold on, let me refresh this because this thing is stuck. Sorry, guys. Here's the wind and the pitch. That ball fouled off. Hey, Matt Olson with the catch. Let's go. I'll take that. I'll take that all day. I will take that all day. All right, that's 1 out. Wind's starting to pick up a little bit in the outfield. Mike Trout shelling himself, but still, first ballot Hall of Famer. On 2 to count. Come on. Let's get him up out of there. Here's one to pitch. That ball in the dirt. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's one to pitch. 2 to count. Don't let go of the rope. All right. 1 out, nobody on. Here's the 1 to pitch. 3-0 to count. I guess he think this is Mike Trout of 5 years ago. Appreciate that, Anthony, man. Here's 1 to pitch. And Mike Trout rips that down the line. Mike Trout going for 2. He's out. Nope, he's not. Safe. Slide in, safe. All right, so that's a double by Mike Trout. Just went back in the time machine. Got a great piece of hitting, hitting that thing, ripping it right down the line. Full extension, too. All right, ball 1. All right, there's a runner on second base with 1 out. Ward is up. He's 1 for 2. Taylor Ward. Here's 1 to pitch. Dylan Lee kind of struggling right now. 2-1 to count. Here's 1 to pitch. That ball fouled off, man. We got to dance through all these raindrops again. Here's 1 to pitch. Ball in the dirt. It's a full count. Good defense by the kid to knock that down. And he walked him. Guys, we're in the top half of the 8th inning. Dylan Lee's on the bump. There's 2 runners on with 1 out. And Drake Baldwin went out to talk to him. All right, man. Let's go. Adele up. He's 0 for 2. Let's make that 0 for 3 with a double play. We need an inning-ending double play right here, right now. Here's 1 to pitch. Swing and a miss on 1 to count. All right, thank you, man. Appreciate you. Braves already finished playing the Dodgers. We were out there, and they came here. So, no more games with the Dodgers. But thank you for the sub, though. Appreciate you. Here's one to pitch. And that ball rocketed. And please let that be foul. No, it's not. It's fair. What can I say, guys? Appreciate that, Anthony. What can I say, guys? I mean, it's not really fair to this pitching staff to try to throw shutout games. And even when they're throwing a shutout, we can't even gain the lead. I don't know what to say, man. I think we are who we are, man. I just don't understand, man. I just don't understand how this team has fallen off the batting cliff this badly with all this talent. DJ Shire says, great pitching shouldn't be wasted. Exactly, man. Like, it's so frustrating. I mean, I can't imagine being a pitcher on this team and swallowing my tongue saying, hey, I got to pitch better when these guys can't get you one run. So a lot of guys been paid a lot of money to hit the baseball. And Alex Anthopoulos is not going to get rid of them because they all have guaranteed contract. So, and Dylan Lee removed for De Los Santos. Here's the one to pitch that ball by the knees. All right, you got to run on second, run at first base. It's 1-0. Angels on top, just scored. Jorge Soler is up the bat. Here's the one to pitch. Check swing. 2-0 to count. Here's one to pitch. That ball fouled off. 2 ball, 1 strike. Oh my goodness, Monkey Business is really upset. Goodness gracious. Here's the one to pitch. Strike at the knees, perfect pitch. 2-2 to count. Here's the one to pitch. And that ball hit right into the gap. I can't. I literally can't. Base clearing double is 3-0. One in the Angels. We are who we are, guys. There's no more excuse. No more glass half full. Los Angeles batting averages are. We are that team. Here's the wind up pitch. We were supposed to sweep this team. Guys, this isn't even a crash out. This is a reality check. This ain't a cash out. A crash out. My crash out happened when I saw Money Mike out, but this whole team is struggling. And to sit him down, but don't sit anybody else down, it's like singling him out, even though he's traditionally been a 7 through 9 hitter. So singling him out and resting him, so-called resting him, but really being put on punishment and not playing for a week, it's kind of disrespectful to the best defensive center fielder in the game. So, and that ball hit right there. De Los Santos just threw it in the damn outfield. We like the bad new bads out there, bro. We like the Three Stooges out there, like Benny Hill. Wow. How you double clutch throwing it to... We like Benny Hill, man. We're like Benny Hill right now. And that ball single, and the floodgates just open. It's 4-0. Braves champ, what's up, man? So basically, my whole perception and this entire Braves country have the wrong perception of the Braves. The Braves are the Angels. And the Angels are coming in here thinking that they can win this series. Yeah, the Angels are. I mean, yeah, the Angels are one game under 500. Much better than us. We're the team that the Angels feel like they can get healthy on. Guys, it's no more excuses anymore, guys. We are who we are. We're not better than our record right now. And there's going to have to be a lot of soul searching going on for the rest of the season and going into the off season. One player is not going to do it. Just like I said with Ronald, one player cannot change the fortunes of a baseball team. Baseball is the ultimate team game. One player cannot do it. You need a team. And when your entire team is cold, I don't know what to tell you. Shout out to EY. I see EY over there. First base. Coach. It don't matter what Profar does. If Profar get on base and he's stranded for 3 more batters, we got a leadoff triple with Money Mike, who has been struggling mightily for an entire month. Gets his first hit in like 3 or 4 weeks, and we strand him. Our 3 best batters coming up. I don't know what to tell you. Ryan Boutwell, how you doing, man? Yeah, Ronald struck out 4 times. Yeah. Vega man, what's up, man? How you doing? And that's a walk. So yeah, you might as well leave him in there now. Don't take him out. You might as well leave him in there now. To the Wolves you go. To the Wolves you go. Yeah, I mean, Grant Holmes give you that great game, Terry. Yeah. And that's a wild pitch. So runner advances to second and third base. I think the book is out on Ronald now, and they're throwing him a lot of off-speed pitches. They were trying to overpower him, and he was crushing the ball. So now they went the opposite, throw him a lot of off-speed stuff. He's having trouble tracking it. Then busting with the high heat. And that's how they're getting him out. Oh, 1-1 is the count. Here's one the pitch. That ball fouled off. 1-1 is the count. No, 1-2 is the count. Excuse me. Oh, the P, what's going on, man? Appreciate you coming through. Welcome back to the stream, fam. I see you. Also, Vega Man, what's going on? Yep. Why would I bring De Los Santos in that situation? Because Snit is Snit, man. Snit is Snit. Snit gonna snit. Yeah, Snit gonna snit, bro. Mark Aldridge, how you doing, man? Actually, man, the Angels are better than us. Actually, the Angels are better than us, guys. They are. Much better, actually. All right, and Austin Riley got it, and the inning finally ends. 4 runs on 2 outs. Well, excuse me, 3 runs on 2 outs. 1 run on 1 out. And the Braves are now losing 4-0 going to the bottom half of the 8th inning. We have 0 offensive production. If you're going to sit Money Mike for a week, you need to incrementally sit everybody that's not named Ronald and not named Matt Olson. Everybody else need to be sat down for a series. Not do it at the same time, because we don't have enough people in the farm system to cover all of that. But one at a time, one series at a time, guys need to be put on rest. Oh, wow. All right. We are who we are, guys. Can it get better? Yes. Will it get better statistically? How we played this year? No. We got on the run to dig our way out of that 0-7 hole. But that was the biggest flurry of the season. And after that, we've just been playing under 500 baseball, guys. That's the truth of the matter. Here's the one in the pitch. Strike on the inside corner. 89 mile per hour. Matt Olson up the bat. Detmer up the pitch. Here's one in the pitch. That ball way too low. Slider. 1-1 is the count. We don't play small ball, Brian. And that ball hit to the shortstop, and he's out number 1. We don't play small ball. We swing for the fences, man. We don't have anyone that hits for average. Ronald's the closest thing we hit for average, and the rookie Drake Baldwin. We got a bunch of home run hitters that's not hitting home runs. It's literally the opposite of 2023. It's the polar opposite right now. But the bright side of it is we haven't passed All-Star break yet, but it's rapidly approaching. 4th of July is almost here, guys. We got to start hitting our stride. Here's one pitch. Here's one to pitch. And that's hit right there to the second baseman. And Marcel Ozuna is easily out. And that's out number 2. All right, guys, we're down to our last 4 outs. Small ball does win baseball games, but we don't. Our players are wired to hit the long ball. That's what we have. That's what we have, guys. Take it or leave it. Here's one in the pitch. That ball hit, blooped in. Good hit by Austin Riley. All right, well, at least he wasn't swinging for the fences, just trying to get a hit. Good job by Austin Riley. Being Skull in the chat. Let's see, 2 for 5 for today. I mean, we can't even move Marcel Ozuna down, even though he's slumping now. We can't even move him down because there's other guys slumping worse than him. Drake Baldwin down to 274. Line drive, but caught. And that's it. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Well, that's the thing, DJ Shire. We get guys hot, but can't get nobody around them. Like Ronald was hot ever since he came up. He's starting to come back down to earth, but still. You can't ever have 3 batters or 4 batters or, God forbid, 5, 6 batters all synchronized hitting. I don't know what to tell you guys. As I hear thunder rolling. Hi, man. Thank all you guys are coming through. Drake was super hot, man, and Snit and Sean Murphy was super cold. But Snit continued to switch him back and forth till he's come back down to earth. He's a rookie. I understand that was going to happen. More reason to ride the hot hand. Is what it is, DJ Shire. Yeah, Sean Murphy, yeah. Sean Murphy has had a good 3-game stretch of hitting well. Well, that's also not going to help him. He started hitting well, and then you put in Drake Baldwin. So, yeah, all this switching back and forth is bull marking. Basically. Here's one the pitch. All you're doing is making both players Oh, we got Herget back? Herget is back. I thought we released Herget. I guess he's back. All right. Herget. Call up Hayden Harris. Who knows at this? Look like we might be getting a good, like this draft, we're going to have like the 22nd draft pick, I think. But the next draft might be a good draft pick. Here's one to pitch. That ball squirted through. So, top half of the ninth inning, leadoff guy is on. Murphy was hot at the beginning of the season, then cooled off considerably. Snit ain't snicking? Yeah. You like Kevin Herget? Here come Mike Trout, 1 for 4. Strike. Leadoff guy is on again. Batting 230 now. Average going up against the Braves. Here's the wind to pitch. Strike. No call. Good pitch. Two and one to count. Here's the wind to pitch. Ball outside. 3-1 to count. Here's the wind to pitch. That ball fouled off. Here's the wind of the pitch. That ball fouled off. 3-2 to count to Mike Trout. Here's the wind of the pitch. That ball fouled off. We are 13 games under 500, guys. Here's the wind of the pitch, and that's a walk. One of those count. Here's the wind of the pitch. strike, 1-1. And look, man, there's 2 runners on with no outs. Can we stop the bleeding? Here's 1 to pitch. Strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. All right, Hergy was sitting down, but when Sale got hurt, he got called back up. And Fuentes got called up. All right, that's a ball in the dirt. 2-2 to count. Here's 1 to pitch. Check swing, foul ball. 2-2 to count. We need a double play here. Oh, the P said, no fat lady. Let's go. I don't know. I thought I heard her warming up. I thought I heard her saying, me, 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 me. Foul, popped up. And Verdugo got it. Those are the third base. No one advances. All right, come on, man. All right, so good strikeout. That ball fouled off on 1 account. Can Herget get out of this situation? He's up to 19 pitches. They're definitely going to let him just throw these innings. Stay positive, my friend. You never know. We might get on the cusp of a crazy comeback. Let's go. Here's the 1 to pitch. The ball hit down the third base line. Foul ball. Still 0-2 to count. Here's 1 to pitch. Ball in the dirt. Ball gets away. Runners will advance. Drake Baldwin having a bad day behind the plate. Second time the ball has gotten to the backstop for Drake Baldwin. One, two is the count. Here's the 1 to pitch. That ball fouled off his leg. Travis Darno up there laughing it up. Travis Darno didn't even play. All right, that ball right there. And did he get him? Okay, yeah. Good job by Matty O. Great defense on taking care of that. Matty O been playing at a Gold Glove level this season. I must say that. His defense has been golden. Great defense by Matty O, who beats him out. Terry said this team got no heart. That was a heartfelt defensive play by Matt Olson. 2 outs. Here's the 1 in the pitch. Ball too high. Change up. 83-mile power. Here's the 1 in the pitch. Campero run. Oh, wow. Gustavo Campero. Gustavo Campero. All right. Batting 200. Got 1 home run on the season. That's ball 3. Herget. He's batting 200. Herget. They literally got a guy in there that's batting 200. Who's a worse batter than Money Mike or Nick Allen. Like, come on, guy. Throw a strike. Here's the wind the pitch. Strike. Thank you. Here's the wind the pitch. And he walked him. Bases loaded. Terry, you said you like Herget? Here's the wind the pitch. Strike. I never seen an entire team with this much potential on it slump this bad. I've never seen it. Here's wind the pitch. Hey, and Herget take care of himself, picks it up and runs to the bag. And that's the end of the top half of the 9th inning. We're going back to the bottom half of the 9th inning. And the Braves need a miracle to win this game.
It's the final
It's the final countdown, bro. It's the final countdown. The final countdown, fellas. Seems like they need a miracle to win every game. Ozzy pop-up incoming. Oh, goodness. Man, if only Murphy and Baldwin could play together. They can. You sit Marcel Ozuna, who's playing injured. It ain't really helping anybody. But again, I think the kid is slumping now. I think they found a book on him. I think they found a book on him, so I don't think he's gonna hit like that. I think they found a book on the kid. They were trying to figure out how to get him. Yeah, that can happen, Braves champ. That can definitely happen. It can definitely happen. Here go Kenley Jansen, another former Brave. Oh, the P. My wife made me a wonderful steak dinner. But thank you, man. Here's the wine to pitch. I'm just frustrated, that's all. On one to count the Ozzy Albies. At least he didn't swing at the first pitch. That's progress. You say you'll shave your head, your beard, and wax your arms. Okay, that's what's up. Let's see if they can get the first man on base first. No, Kenley Jansen still got 100-mile-per-hour stuff. Here's the wind of the pitch. Ozzie Albies with the hit. Let's go. Good piece of hitting by Ozzie Albies. All right. Can we string 2 hits together? Appreciate you hanging that slider right there, Kenley. Watch. You won't see no more sliders. It come the 100-mile-per-hour heaters. All right, leadoff guy is on. Verdugo's still in there with his torpedo bat. Torpedo bat is not working for him. Here's the one in the pitch. Ball way outside. 93-mile-per-hour cutter. That missed. 1-0's count. Here's the one in the pitch. Strike. All right, 1-1's the count. And Verdugo just popped it up. And Ozzie Albies coming back. That's out number 1. Verdugo ain't hit a home run all season, but he's swinging for the fences. If somebody should not be swinging for the fences, it should be Alex Verdugo. Him and Nick Allen. Just wow. All right. Try the pickoff move. Got a lot of former Braves on the Angels. Here's the one in the pitch. Strike. This is like the ghost of Christmas past coming back to beat the Braves. That's not a good look. Got a whole bunch of castaways the Braves didn't want anymore. And they're beating the Braves. The irony. Here's the one in the pitch. Money Mike fouled that off. Looked like he was swinging for the fences. Verdugo is a horrible defender, though. Here's one in the pitch. Money Mike popped that up. You can't bring Verdugo in for defense. He's a horrible defender. He is there to hit the ball. Here's one in the pitch. Money Mike fouled that off. 97-mile-per-hour. Verdugo is almost useless. Yeah, pretty much. Here's one in the pitch. Money Mike fouled that off. This is good at bat by Money Mike, even though he's 0 for 2. Still a good at bat battle. Oh my goodness. Kenley Jansen is 4th all time in saves. Okay. Here's the one in the pitch. And swing and a miss. Money Mike out. Low and inside. And it's 2 outs. Good pitch by Kenley Jansen. Nah, I don't think they'll DFA Verdugo. I don't think they'll do that to Verdugo. Eli White? Yeah. He done. Sean Murphy coming up the bat. Sean Murphy hit a 2-run shot right here to cut it in half, guys. I saw that alcoholic beverage. He put it up, then quickly put it back down. Wow. It's like, yeah, it's tough. It's getting like Major League now, guys. Got our announcers drinking during the game. Here's the wind the pitch. Stolen base by Ozzie Albies. They don't care. They really don't care. Chandler really don't care either. Easy steal on him, especially when he's doing this elongated wind up. Here's the wind the pitch. I always think he balked, to be honest. Strike. I don't think any other pitcher can get away with that without them calling the ball. They should have never done that to Kimbrel. Facts. Facts. Here's the wind the pitch. Swing got a miss. 95-mile-per-hour. Blew it right past him. Cutter. See, guys, I'm not going to get overly upset because the Braves have put me in such a good mood. The Atlanta Hawks have put me in such a good mood. I can't really get as mad as I normally would get. Here's the wind the pitch. Ball in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two and two to count. Chandler steps off the bag. Now he steps back on the mound. He's set. Here comes the wind and the pitch. That ball pop foul. Braves champ. And that's strike 3. The game is over. Womps in the chat. Braves champ says, hey, Fuentes could pitch a gym tomorrow. None of us really know. Grant Holmes pitched a gym today. We still lost. Look at that, man. Look at the body language. Look at the body language of this team, man. We are who we are, guys. I hate to say it. I hate to tell people the truth right now. We are who we are. We are what our records say we are. Until proven otherwise. That's all I can say, man. We are who we are. I appreciate you guys coming through, man. Thank all you guys for helping us reach 20,000 subscribers on YouTube. I mean, it's such a blessing to have you guys be a part of the DIXON Way. And hopefully, we're being entertaining by being informative. And hopefully you guys will stick around. If not, I understand. Baseball is a long season. But yeah, I appreciate you guys who did stick around. On to the next one. That's right. it's not just one player, Braves champ. We need a lot more players. We need these players to hit up to their capability. We've seen it before. It's not like we're hoping they can do something they've never done before. This isn't a Kobe Buffkin situation that just because he was drafted in the first round and we saw him have a 31-point game in a preseason game, or we seen him do well in the G League, but never seen it in the pros. It's not that type of bad or that type of hope, because we've seen these guys play well. But it's definitely getting it's almost reaching critical mass. And again, in my mind's eye, I'm thinking, okay, we need to come in and sweep the Angels. Like, reasonably, I think we should sweep the Angels. If I believe that we are a playoff team, I have to believe that we were supposed to sweep the Angels. I have to believe that. And reality comes back and smack you in the back of the head and says, what have you been looking at the entire season? What makes you think that they're going to break this cycle of what they've been doing? What indicators have you seen to say, hey, that's all. I don't know. I watched the Braves since the 1980s. I've seen the worst of the worst. There's nothing in 2000 that was worse than the 80s. Nothing. I mean, I grew. So this isn't really bad considering the past that I've been through. But it is sad. All of them at the same time. And no, I do not think. All right, guys, we'll see you guys for game number 2. Hopefully, the Braves come back with some more fight, more fire in their belly the next game. Peace up, A-Town down. Deuces. Goodness, man. It just had me sitting there in deep thought, like. That's all you can do. All right, have a good one, Vega, man. Take it easy. All right, Braves champ. Have a good one. Thank all you guys, man, for being a part of DIXON WAY. We'll see you guys tomorrow, man. Roll the ball out tomorrow and try to get them next time. Let's go.